Well,
I just want to talk about it. 14 years, I'm hysterical. You never asked me, do I wear red? Go, pull, Sarah. I'm telling you.
You don't get the best spot on the show, do you?
Oh, I'm so... They put me in the dressing room with her. I mean, you're here to torture me. Last time, Anne Margaret, they made me share it with...
That's right. You were here with Anne and Margaret.
And this time with Sophia. And she kept turning around. I kept saying they're going to charge me for the windows. For God's sake. It's just...
Well, I guess next time you're here, I better book Bella Ebbs or something.
Johnny Carson could control almost any guest who sat across from him on The Tonight Show. Until Joan Rivers walked out and practically sued him on the air for not giving her a single gift in 14 years. In just a few seconds, Carson lost control of his own desk. And Joan was not the only woman who could do that to him. Before we step back into the moments when Johnny Carson laughed so hard, he could barely keep it together around some of the boldest women ever to sit in that chair. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us as we return to the golden age of late-night television. 1. Joan Rivers takes control of Carson's desk in seconds.
Yes, because I figured out she must easily be 38, 39 years older than me. And yet, you know, in so many ways, isn't she gorgeous?
She's quite a gal.
Oh, yes.
I'd never met her before. She has a nice sense of humor.
Yeah, yes. And especially she's thinking in 2 languages.
Yeah. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Which is unusual.
Her normal language is Italian, and she speaks English very, very well.
And the staff was crazy. You know that. Yeah. I mean, backstage, again, because I'm used to, you know, they really treat me like scum. I'm not going to say anything. I'm like, oh, please. I asked for a glass of water. They go, here. I mean... And I've never...
Sophie, it's the wine, huh?
They had 4 pages without shoes stepping on grapes for her. I mean, it's just...
Well, see, you're here all the time. It's not that they don't love you.
Yeah.
It's that she doesn't.
Joan turns the feeling of being compared to Sophia Loren into a weapon. The more she makes fun of herself, the harder Carson and the audience laugh.
You put too much...
Oh, look, the woman walked in. Everyone is totally in shock. I walk around. No, you know, and she was laughing because I had to get dressed in front of her. And I was... Oh, I mean, she asked to take a picture. I'm so flat, you know.
She is
healthy.
She's healthy.
Healthy. It's just, she asked to iron her blouse on my chest. That's how... She kept saying, she thought I was a guy at first.
Oh, come on.
She said they're not going to let you into a restaurant without a tie. I said...
I'm a girl.
Joan tells the story of changing clothes in front of Sophia and pushes her self-deprecation all the way to the edge. Carson tries to jump in, but at some point, all he can really do is sit there and laugh.
And the stewardesses look good.
Did they start on you again?
Oh, the lowest.
You've never particularly been fond of stewardesses.
I try, John. It's not me.
Yeah.
Ne pas moi.
No pas moi.
No. I said to a stewardess, where's my seat? This is the opener. 3 inches below where it was last year. I mean,
if you set them up with lines like that, if you're going to give straight lines to stewardesses...
I haven't even sat there, because once I said some of them were a little trampy, and I take it back. They're not. It's you know what it is? They don't wear underwear. That's the whole trick.
I didn't know that.
Oh, grow up.
Really?
Grow up.
No underwear? I didn't know.
You sit by the window, you see the earth. You sit by the aisle, you see the moon. There is no...
From a simple airplane ride, Joan turns the whole thing into a run of jokes about stewardesses, seats, and the cockpit. Johnny tells her to grow up, but even he can't stop laughing.
Men get older.
Men, it doesn't matter. A man... and a man can be... I met Mick Jagger.
Yeah?
I mean, some men have great sex appeal, even though... You know what I'm talking about.
Right.
He has lips. Did you ever meet him?
He has big lips.
He could suck an orange across the room.
Big lips, eh? I see. Those are big. So you just think men get more charm. They call it, character lines.
Yes.
And women, they say you're an old bag. If you get a few lines. No, not you personally. You know what I mean. I mean, women generically say that.
Yes,
Genetically
it's true,
say that.
and it changed.
Joan takes a shot at Mick Jagger, then turns it into a sharp comment about how aging men are still allowed to be called attractive. Under the laughter, there is a very smart jab at Hollywood.
We are back. Have you all calmed down now?
I'm never going to calm down.
Okay. Enough time have lapsed, so you've gotten over that.
I mean, even that you're both wearing suits. I never saw you in a full suit again in, I'd say, easily 14 years.
You think it's just because Sophia Loren?
I know it just because, well, it's not for me, God knows. For me, you just got a tattoo and a Kleenex. It's like, that's the way it goes, and I'm getting very used to it, you know, especially in this community.
Yeah, you
which is
Beverly Hills, you kind of don't get along with too well.
It's a shallow community.
Shallow.
John. Shallow. A friend of mine died. They only buried her 3 feet down. It is a shallow community.
After the commercial break, Carson probably thinks he can bring the show back to normal. But Joan keeps going right back to Sophia Loren. She does not let Johnny control the conversation.
You know, Perrier, Perrier, Perrier. You can lead a horse to Perrier, but you can't make him drink. It's just, you know. Edgar goes to a clinic. It's called Vasectomies R Us for doctors.
Vasectomies R Us?
It's too cute around here. The pets are crazy. I have a dog. I said, go fetch Beverly Hills dog. She hired a limo. They just don't give a damn. Won't open a can of Alpo unless Lorne Green does it.
Lauren Green has to be there
Come
first.
to the house. But I'm getting rid of the dog.
You have dogs. What kind? What do you have?
I have 2 German Shepherds and a Lhasa Apso.
Oh, yeah. I know.
But they're all going. Because of the Poopa Scoopa law.
That's right. They brought that in out here?
Please.
I know they have it in New York now.
It started 3 weeks. You don't know? $25 ticket if your doggy goes on the... So I said, Edgar, look, Melissa's housebroken, thank God.
Right.
I'm not walking behind the dogs with a brown paper bag and a little shovel, you know? $25 ticket. I figured if a cop ever comes over...
Joan turns Beverly Hills into a world of pure vanity. People, dogs, clinics, Perrier. Everything becomes part of the joke. Carson only has to ask one small question, and Joan builds an entire stage around it.
It's difficult. It's difficult. I have to face it. When you see a woman like... I'm sorry to keep going back there. When you see a woman like that, you have to take stock of yourself. You know? And it's not good.
Oh.
And I try to make sex more interesting for him, you know. For a while, I thought maybe... Can we, you know, well... I mean, for a while, I thought maybe while we're making love, I would moan, you know.
Sometimes that's exciting.
But he said stop it because he couldn't hear the TV.
Joan pushes the comedy into married life, then lands a punchline about the television set that leaves Carson completely beaten. This is the moment when Johnny is no longer hosting the show. He is just sitting there, laughing. 2. Joan Rivers says it so straight, Carson can only laugh.
1965 hair.
That's why I was talking about. Let me show the picture. Lest
Show
they
the
think
picture.
Is this the same dress that you wore? Was it 65?
February 17th, 1965.
21.
21 years.
And you had the strand
The same
of pearls,
pearls.
the same hairdo.
The boa.
The boa. Look at this. This is from, if you don't believe it, look at me, and then you'll find out the date of this
Here we
picture.
are. The hair, the makeup is Sandra D makeup I was wearing those days.
What happened to me? The hair seemed to change.
Oh, the 2 of us, look at us. Yeah, she go like that. There we are. Isn't that nice?
How you feeling?
Great. Yeah, we're gotten old.
It's very hard for me to believe sometimes on the time frame to think that it was 21 years ago when you first came out and sat down.
Do you think you're any older?
Joan walks out and immediately turns her first Carson appearance in 1965 into a joke. One dress, one old hairstyle, and 21 years gone by. All of it becomes an opening that makes Johnny laugh because it feels so honest.
I don't feel any old. I feel great.
Yeah, you know when I feel older? I went to buy sexy underwear, and they automatically gift wrapped it.
Oh.
And you go, oh.
Obviously for your aunt or something, sure.
And when you buy a bikini,
Bad?
or when the body is falling, and you're wearing a bikini, you go waiting, and the top gets wet first, you go,
Gravity just starts to go, doesn't it?
That's why I wanted to write the book, while I could still remember.
You got 60s hairdo, huh?
Nothing moves. It's like, you know, it's sprayed.
Is that all?
No, there's a piece in there that I wore.
Yeah.
I saved it all because, you know, it was such a big night for me.
Yeah.
I'm wearing the same underwear, which everyone backstage remembers.
Joan turns, buying something sexy and wearing a bikini into a sharp run of jokes about getting older. She is not afraid to talk about age, because the more she makes fun of herself, the more she owns the room.
Says to Edgar, your husband.
Yeah, I had to do that.
Who made this book happen. And to Johnny Carson, who made it all happen.
Yeah.
Well, that's very sweet of you. That's right. Of course, I didn't make it all happen.
Oh, yes, you did.
I can only take credit for putting on the show, but I did say one thing that night, which I have seldom said on this show over the years. You finished your routine, and you were devastating, and the audience was just falling apart, and you walked over and sat down, and I said, you know, you're going to be a big star.
I remember.
And that's something you don't say because it always sounds like, you know, you're just...
And I looked behind me. I couldn't believe you were talking to me.
Yeah. And here you are.
And Milt Kamen was on the show with us that time.
That's right.
Oh, and I was playing those terrible... I mean, I was playing with people.
In the middle of all the jokes, Joan suddenly thanks Johnny. It is funny, but also warm, because Carson remembers the moment when he once told her she would become a major star.
I was planning on him to go into the act. I was opening for Juanita and her amazing vibrator. I mean,
Nevertheless, a fine act.
I was so bad.
Juanita didn't skyrocket, did she? No.
No.
Shorted out one night and the career was over.
Looked like Don King.
Yeah. Do you remember some of your first jokes that you thought that were dynamite and went out and just went...
Oh, terrible. Do you remember your first act?
Some of them, yeah, and you just go, oh, yeah.
I was doing a thing about, my mother has two of us I wasn't married. My mother has two of us at home that weren't, as the expression goes, moving.
Joan talks about the rough little stages she played before fame. Strange rooms, small crowds, and plenty of failure. The comedy comes from the fact that she doesn't romanticize the past. She turns the struggle itself into the punchline.
We were all down the Village together. Bill Cosby was there, and Richard Pryor was there, and Barbara Streisand. It was all in the book.
Yeah.
And we were all stumbling all over each other, and that was exciting then.
Right.
But am I glad it's over with? I mean, you know, you can eat ketchup soup for a little bit. And that's it, you know. I had no boobs that time, you know. I looked terrible. Yeah.
You mean these have changed since
Well,
65? I mean, I know the dresses. I mean, has there been new additions to your person that...
Well, what I did, I put in what I had in 65. There's a lot of rubber in me tonight. I had some boobs. I had so much rubber in me, they erased what I had. And it's except, you know something? With age comes wisdom.
Yes.
You don't need big boobs to be feminine. Look at Liberace. You don't...
Joan remembers being broke, living on cheap meals like ketchup soup, then turns it right back toward her appearance. She moves fast, hits hard, and Carson has no choice but to follow her rhythm.
Nothing up.
Oh, grow up. I don't even... Johnny, you've met her. Christy Brinkley's a living testament.
She's what? You never can look at me and do these, can you? Tell me about her a little bit.
She's a living testament.
Living testament to... That what? Christy Brinkley's a living testament that...
Peroxide causes brain damage.
So true.
She's not that bright. I spoke to her. St. Patrick's Day, everyone was wearing green. She thought Gumby had exploded.
Joan looks at Hollywood beauty standards and cuts through them with one very sharp line. This moment fits the theme perfectly because she says the kind of thing many people would never dare say in front of Carson.
Isn't that?
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
Big in England.
Yeah,
huh?
I got to meet the Queen.
You're kidding.
Oh, she's...
You met the Queen?
Queen of England.
After the joke about the stamp, that if I remember you did
that's it. I take it all back.
You did a joke. What was the joke you did some time ago?
I said a couple of things about the Queen of England. I said she sits like this, and no one has the guts to say, Your Highness.
And you said you'd seen her picture on a stamp, and the first thing you wanted to do was go up and lick the back of her neck.
Yes.
Right?
Well, you know, you change, you grow.
With wisdom. With age comes wisdom. Tell me about meeting the Queen.
Well, she's charming.
Now she's charming.
And she's not the best dresser in the world, but it's not just me that was saying it.
Carson asks about meeting the Queen, and Joan immediately turns it into a bold piece of commentary. She is respectful and irreverent at the same time, leaving Johnny unsure whether to stop her or keep laughing.
Soap on a rope of jewelry. Tacky.
And they invited me to the wedding.
The wedding? Over of the what's her name? Sarah Ferguson?
Fergie Ferguson. We call
Fergie.
her. Yeah. You weren't asked?
She's going to marry Prince Andrew.
Prince Andrew. You weren't asked?
No, it's probably in the mail.
Yeah, it's probably in the mail. Yeah, I'm going to buy her a chin for a wedding gift.
That's England's biggest import is chins. Most people don't know that.
They can never hang her. She'll go right through that. What surprised me, because I was talking to the Queen about it, you know, she's had everybody. I mean, this is not, if you read People magazine. Oh, it's in People magazine. She had many affairs. I mean, she's had England, Ireland, Scotland, and Canada. And she's going to wear white, which makes me laugh.
Didn't know that.
Except everybody wears white. Did you go to Madonna's wedding?
No.
Wore white. Oh, Harry. I have never seen. She raised her arm. I thought Tina Turner was under there. I have never seen.
Joan moves from the British royal family to Madonna at a speed no one could possibly defend against. Each line gets bolder than the last, until Carson has to cut to commercial, as if that is the only way to save the show.
Where's age gives you it?
That's right.
3. Joan Rivers talks about men in leaves. Carson with no defense.
Costume.
Like Blythe Spirit, you came. What do you mean you're Halloween?
Well, I went trick-or-treating, but with a mask. And I figured they'd give you crummy stuff. The bigger the stars, pew, you know? I was ringing hot doorbells. And, the guards come out. Get out of here, you know. You give nothing. You didn't recognize me.
I wasn't home.
Yeah,
wasn't
sure.
Home.
Yeah.
What mask were you?
I heard you say he's not in.
Mr. Carson, you're not here.
Did you ever do that when somebody rings the bell and try a phony voice? I've done it, what people say, they'll ring the thing from outside, and I'll go to something, I'll try Chinese or something, and they know right away. And they say, hey, Johnny, how are you? And I go, what the? It's not worth it.
Joan walks out and turns Halloween into an excuse to tease both Beverly Hills and Johnny. She doesn't need a huge opening. Just a few lines are enough to pull Carson into the joke.
But it's Halloween.
Did you take
I always
Melissa
go out.
out?
Yes. Well, see, I come from Larchmont, New York, and I think Halloween is fun. Because Larchmont's a little town. The 7-Eleven store's called 3½. I mean, nothing happens. The women watch Hee-Haw for fashion tips, and you go out. And I forgot what Beverly Hills is like at Halloween. I mean, the kids came over, first of all, they're all Beverly Hills kids, right?
Yeah.
I said, shall we bob for apples? And they said, Valium. So right away what we started with. I mean, we passed 4 kids sniffing the white line on Santa Monica Boulevard. It's drug city.
Yes, they're a little advanced, aren't they?
And that's what worries me. It really worries me out here because I used to miss, with the holidays, I used to miss the seasons with New York, I used to miss, like, snow.
Joan describes Halloween in Beverly Hills as a world that is too rich, too strange, and completely out of control. The more she talks, the more she turns that glamorous neighborhood into a comedy target.
I used to go out, but it was very sad. Nobody would give me anything, It's like trick or treat, and they go, get out of here. Then you have to be vicious and do something.
Now, you talked about drugs. Now,
Yes.
let's be honest. We're on network television, and I certainly don't want to ask you direct questions.
But, yes, I did. I tried once. I'm not going to,
I don't want to know what it was, because it might be a...
No, marijuana. I tried. I went to a rock concert, and I tried to be hip, so I tried to smoke a cockroach. And it just,
Didn't quite put it together.
The legs are going, and it's looking at you. Get out of here,
I went to the Universal Amphitheater one night to see something. I won't even mention who it was. It's not important. And there was so much fog in the air, you didn't have to take anything. I mean, it was just pungent, it was just, even though it was outdoors, you just sit there and you go.
Carson brings up trying something once, and Joan instantly turns it into a funny confession about going to a rock concert. She tries to be modern, but the harder she tries, the more the whole thing becomes a stage disaster.
It's hip. Suddenly, you have to do it if you want to be in. Perrier water.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I have a friend that's so stupid, she drinks Perrier and soda. I said, what kind of a drink is this? It's crazy. Perrier. A friend of mine called me up. She said she was having a baby. She said, the Perrier broke on the way to the hospital, but the kid's okay. Perrier.
That's classic. You know they put the bubbles in that, too? At
Here.
the factory?
they have one big stupid person with bad.
Yeah, I'm talking bubbles. You're
But it's but
supposed to be chic. Not supposed to be chic.
Well, I am a. See, what's happened, and I'm sorry that it's happened, but I go back. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The press has protected me too much that nobody realizes who I really am.
Joan takes a bottle of Perrier and turns it into a symbol of Beverly Hills vanity. This works because she is not just joking about water. She is poking at the fake sophistication of the time.
And they laugh when I talk about trying to be hip or something, you know,
Right.
because I've been Sinatra's woman now, what, for 10 or 12 years? And
Those of us on the...
we can talk about it now.
I guess you can,
yes,
yeah.
Yes, Frank and I, because I'm in the process of suing him. It's over, and it's going to be the National Enquirer.
Right.
Yes, this
Treated you badly, did he?
treated me like scum. I have hired Marvin Michelson, or Mickelson, whatever the hell his name is. Yes, I am in the process of suing Sinatra for support for the 5 years I would have lived with him if he had asked me. And it's getting ugly.
Ugly. That's ugly.
Yeah, but it has to come out.
What do you think of that law?
Oh, I think I don't know. I wish it had happened to me. I mean, you know, I wish I had been a... I am so upset. My whole life is passing nothing.
Joan invents an entire imaginary romance with Frank Sinatra and then jokes about suing him. Carson barely has to do anything because the more ridiculous the story becomes, the more perfectly Joan it feels.
Nothing. I would like to be the kind of woman you can go into the A&P and they'd say, watch out for her, too hot to handle, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Don't let her near the bird's eye, sizzle. I mean, you know, it's like...
You've never had that,
People give me their husbands when they go away for a year. Here, put them to bed. You know what I mean? It's like, nothing. And not only... Nobody finds me fun.
What?
No, men or women. I don't know what it is, John. I mean, I have not been invited to one party in 8 years that I didn't have to buy Tupperware. I mean, I am just... Nobody likes me. I waited 3 days on my hands and knees to be blessed by the Pope. You know what he said to me? Buzz off. I mean, it's just terrible.
No security.
No.
Joan makes fun of herself for not being the kind of woman anyone would consider dangerous. From Tupperware to the Pope, every detail turns that feeling of being overlooked into laughter.
Whatever it is that makes you...
Yeah, if you could have been somebody else, the most glamorous woman in the world. You have fantasies like that. Men have fantasies. What would your ideal man?
My ideal man?
Yeah, who would you like to really...
Besides Edgar and
Of
you
course,
two guys.
of course.
Yeah, anybody. Let me explain.
That's the A-list, right? Anybody.
No, it's just that I am at the age where a woman is at her height sexually.
That never seemed
Yes.
right to me. You know,
You're
they
telling me.
say, but no, they say men. There have been studies on this, like 19 or 20, like at 3:27 in the afternoon. At the height of your sexual, and then you start to decline, 30s and 40s and 50s and so on. But women, they find, 20s and 30s and into the 40s, it's, hats and horns and, and...
Carson asks about her ideal man, and Joan turns it into a self-deprecating bit about age and desire. She is bold, but her timing is so good that Carson can't cut her off.
But she talked, it came from back here.
Now,
I
come
don't
on
know what
now. All right, now, when you get to that point, would you go in and have a little tuck done, or?
A little tuck. I can cut it off and snip it and make it walk beside me. Sure.
Put it on a leash.
Sure,
Who cares?
what do I care? Here comes Joan and her face. No, it's... See,
Heel face. Sit face. Okay. Roll over face. Come on. Okay.
No, see, that's why friends of mine that don't fix themselves up, I
Yeah.
get upset with.
Oh, when they should, you mean?
Liz Taylor, who is my dear, dear, dear friend.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. She would have been here tonight, but we couldn't save the whole front row for her. And it's just, yes. Oh, like it's my fault.
Joan talks about plastic surgery with one wonderfully strange image, a face that could walk beside you like a pet on a leash. This is Joan at her boldest, bizarre, sharp, and absolutely enough to make Carson crack.
Now, come on, I gotta come to her defense. Now, I saw a picture of her.
4. Dolly Parton disarms Carson with charm. Nobody can resist.
People think me and you're great friends, and I feel like we are.
We are.
Even though I only know you from the panel, and you came by the dressing room to say hello a while
I did,
ago,
but you were
and I
busy.
was in the
I
back
didn't know.
putting on a petticoat.
Just knock on the door, say hi,
but
hear
anyway,
this
the
voice
crowd-
coming from somewhere. I can't talk now.
But anyway, the crowd's always great, and
Yeah.
they're no different tonight.
Yeah, you're looking sensational. I had a telegram today. I was going to have my secretary, Drew, answer it, but since I can save some money this way, I'll answer it on the air. It's from the city officials, Carl Hatcher, vice mayor, the alderman Luther Gilbert, a whole bunch of people, and Gary Wade, the mayor of Sevierville, I believe. Sevierville, Tennessee, I believe.
My hometown.
This is Dear Johnny, on behalf of the city of Sevierville.
Mm-hmm.
Dolly opens with that natural sweetness of hers, saying she had been looking forward to being on the show for a month. Carson doesn't even get a chance to tease her first. Dolly makes the conversation feel warm, like two old friends catching up.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, now you know you've made it, you see, on October the 6th at 4 p.m. Your interest in the Dolly Parton Parkway has not gone unnoticed, and we would be remiss as representatives if we did not include an invitation to you. And I can't be there.
Well, I know you can't be
Well,
there, but that's nice they'd send that, and nice
Isn't
of
that
you
nice?
to at least want to be. I was real flattered.
I'd like to see that
they
parkway.
did this. It's the... Well, actually...
Especially the off-ramp. But I thank the mayor anyway. But that's nice to have something that could be there permanently after.
Carson reads the invitation about a parkway named after Dolly, and she instantly turns it into a joke. Just one soft line about an off-ramp is enough to make the whole moment sparkle.
You know, forever.
Yeah, that was one of the greatest compliments that I've had paid to me. And you might know they picked the flattest stretch of ground in Sevierville.
No curves,
I'm
no hills,
serious.
straight away?
No, they were thinking about dedicating Interstate 40 to me. But I thought that was great, and we're doing a Dolly Parton show that we do every year on October the 6th in Sevierville for the
that's
Scholarship
super.
Foundation for the kids, for their education. They're going to present that, I
That's
guess, on
nice.
that particular
I've
day.
never
So
had
that's nice.
I've never had a freeway named there. I was on the cover, though. You probably don't know this, of the Burbank telephone book.
Well, that's good enough.
Dolly makes fun of her own figure by saying they picked the flattest stretch of road in Tennessee to name after her. It is not forced, not crude, just pure Dolly. Bold, graceful, and completely charming.
Of course, that's just for a year, isn't it? There'll be a new phone book in a year, but see, they're not going to take the freeway up.
Right.
It'll always be the Dolly Parton freeway.
Well, at least if you go to Gatlinburg up in East Tennessee, which is a beautiful part of the country,
Yeah.
on vacation, you go by and you can salute me. as
I
you
will.
Go through.
I'll dim my lights as I go by. Honk my horn or something. Hey, by the way, I should mention, since you're here, Freddie reminded me of it, that you, along with many other people who have been on our show, will be on a little clip on our anniversary show.
Oh, good.
We are celebrating our anniversary show, the end of 17 years, the beginning of our 18th year.
Dolly has a parkway, so Carson proudly jokes that he once appeared on the cover of the Burbank phone book.
Gee.
Same partner, which I hope that all works
I hope I
out
can
well.
avoid lawsuits.
But but anyway, got it.
Gee, that must be interesting.
But anyway, there's been quite a bit of press about
Yeah.
it, and there was one point in time if I didn't answer a certain number of questions that I faced a jail sentence. But it's nothing really to worry about.
Yeah.
It might be amazing to go to jail,
Just to see what it's like, yeah.
No, but anyhow.
You had to give what they call a deposition, I'll bet, right?
Yeah, and I think that all is going to work out okay, and I just hope for the best for both of us. But also on the CMA show this year,
Right.
they didn't nominate me in any of the categories because I think they thought I would be in jail and I wouldn't make the show. No, but honestly, on the CMA, they asked me to make mention of the show, and I will be performing.
The humor is in the contrast. One star gets a road named after her, while Johnny gives himself a phone book. Carson asks about her legal trouble, and Dolly tells it calmly before turning it into a joke about the CMA. The line about not being nominated because they thought she might be in jail gives the whole moment a wonderfully bold edge.
That could be very nice. Excepting for Dolly Parton is the warden. That's all.
But anytime, as you know, anytime you start to grow in the business, you know how popular you're getting by how many people sue you.
Yeah.
But we've had some strange publicity.
That happens to anybody
Yeah, it does.
in the public eye. Don't you hate to give a deposition?
Oh, it's a terrible thing.
Because you are under oath, and it's like you're in court, although you're not in court, and the stenographer sits there, and everything is taken down, the court reporter. And I get so uptight, even if you're completely innocent and have nothing to hide. I've seen too many television shows. And I expect Raymond Burr at any moment to jump up and say, Your Honor, he's guilty. And I frump around and I can't answer questions because they always...
Dolly turns the pressure of show business into one sharp observation. The more famous you become, the more likely people are to sue you. Carson understands right away, because that is the kind of thing only people under the lights truly know.
Everything's going to be fine, and for the folks that care about me, I appreciate that.
Everything's fine.
And everything is fine. And if I go to jail, you can come and see me on Wednesday and Sunday.
I asked you during the commercial, you've lost some weight, haven't you? I know you've been trying to lose some weight.
I've been working on it most of the summer because I enjoy eating, and I'm a very healthy, hearty person, as you can tell. But I'm getting ready to do some movies sometime in the fall, and I'm trying to get skinny and lovely so I can be in
Is it
movies.
tough?
Well, it's always tough to go on a diet.
How much would you lose?
Well, too much. I always say that I weighed 100 and plenty. I'm just saying now that I've lost the plenty.
Yeah.
I still
You have one of the
want to
smallest
lose.
waists I've ever seen.
Well, I don't know if it's my waist so little. It's just my...
Just in contrast to...
Maybe.
What you do, you can't be more than 22, 23.
Well, I'm about 22 right now. I still got a little bit of weight to lose.
Dolly talks about losing weight with a line that is hard to forget. She once weighed 100 and plenty. Carson compliments her waist, and Dolly still finds a way to turn it into a joke without losing any of her charm.
That's how we are.
Yeah. What's the song you said you made up?
Well, I wrote this song because it's been real good for me ever since I started on your show. And you said one time, once I got to be real famous, I probably wouldn't come back on the show, but I always will. I'm here about as much as you are.
Good friends can say that.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. We can say anything. But I was only kidding because everybody kids you about it.
Yeah.
I only like the show. Well, I think other people do a good job, but I only really like to watch it when you're on.
Thank you.
And I don't call it the Tonight Show. To me, it's the Johnny Carson Show.
You're saying all the right things.
No, I'm serious. So,
You want me to hold that for you?
No, I want to kick it a little.
Dolly says Carson helped her career, then prepares to sing a song written just for him.
It's all in the words.
It is a beautiful moment. Carson is not losing control because of chaos here. He is losing control because Dolly is too warm, too charming, and too good at winning over a room.
And I've worked hard to make the folks back home real proud of me.
5. Bette Davis speaks so bluntly that Carson has to give her the stage.
I know maybe you thought I was standing too long and enjoying it too much, but I wish to stand up again. May I?
Oh, you sure may. You want to show that?
No. Are you saying to yourself, I'm a little overdressed?
I think it's beautiful.
Yes, well, I'll tell you why. This is the dress.
Bette Davis sits down and immediately makes Carson stand a little longer than usual. She doesn't need a big joke. Her presence alone changes the rhythm of the room.
One columnist knew it was made by Nolan. Thought he should have mentioned it, so I want to give Nolan, because I want to tell you that night in Paris. Well, we're becoming the fashion capital of the world, let me tell you. And Nolan's dress rocked them in Paris. And it was particularly fun because they had a lot of clips from a documentary from England. And there was Jezebel in the red dress. And then when the film was over,
you walked out.
It just happened I had a red dress.
Just
that was great fun. So anyway, Nolan, thank you for my beautiful dress.
Well, it is gorgeous.
I should say, I
Only you could
I
make
really
that so
shouldn't say-
dramatic.
Bette tells the story of a red dress in Paris with real elegance, then undercuts it by saying it cost a great deal of money. Carson laughs because she is glamorous, but still sharp as a blade.
20 years ago, Nolan Miller, out of designing school, came to Hollywood, hired by Aaron Spelling. We were doing a pilot 20 years ago, Aaron and I, and it was very amazing that many years later that Nolan and Aaron and I were doing the hotel pilot. I was the first person he was to dress. And, of course, all those awful rumors about me, he was absolutely panicked. But he made the most beautiful clothes, so that was the beginning.
What awful rumors about you?
What?
What awful rumors about you?
Oh, my dear, that when I did Eve, Mr. Mankiewicz was telephoned by 10, 12, or 15 directors and said, "My dear, you're insane. Just prepare yourself. She will walk on the set with a yellow pad."
Carson asks about the rumors that she was difficult to work with, and Bette does not run from them. She talks directly about directors being afraid of her, then turns that fear into part of her legend.
Was this the
This gorgeous
César?
government
Hold it up.
medal that was given to me. I think it's just
Isn't
beautiful.
that lovely? Hold it up.
Now,
Let me get
aren't
it
you
closer.
going to ask why the French would decorate me?
Well, I can imagine they decorated for you because they admire and respect your ability for an
Oh,
artist.
Johnny, you weren't my straight man at all.
Oh,
Well,
you know Jerry Lewis personally. That's why they
I
decorated
suppose
you.
by now you're wondering if you're going to get a chance. Wondering right now if you're going to get a chance to say anything. I will shut up in a minute. Well, I thought...
Don't tell me you got
I
your own
thought
show,
maybe
too.
Tonight... I thought maybe tonight I would kind of let you sort of see if you thought I could do it.
Yeah, well, you can do
Is
it.
it
all right.
well,
Carson tries to ask the questions, but Bette starts leading the conversation herself. She jokes that she is auditioning for Joan's show, and Johnny can only laugh and hand over the floor.
during the evening, you keep on thinking.
Okay.
Because I'm kind of auditioning for Joan's part. In case you had done what I hoped you would,
Yes.
to say, why would the French government
I'll play straight.
give
Why
you
would
an award?
why would the French government
Well,
give you an award?
in case you did ask me, I wrote down from the scroll that came with this.
All right.
And this is what I am. I am a commander de l'ordre of the order. Des Arts.
Betty waits for Carson to play the straight man, but he misses the cue. She corrects him immediately, turning even Johnny's small mistake into part of the joke.
And what do you remember? It says, this was a picture put out by, it says, charming Bette Davis, Universal featured player. Did you hate to, then they...
What?
Yeah. Little publicity stills. Did you...
Why didn't somebody unearth that earlier? They could have done me great harm. My God, I didn't remember.
Did you hate taking pictures like that?
Well, I never did. That's why I'm really amazed at that. You sure that? Let me see that.
What do you mean?
You sure?
That's you. It says
Yeah,
charming.
I'm afraid you're right.
Yes.
Yeah. I did one set of bathing suit pictures with Joan Blondell once, and then once I rode on top of a balloon or something for some kind of thing, but I never did these.
You never did that.
No, and I was very, very glad.
Carson shows an old publicity photo of Bette, and her reaction is razor sharp. In just a few lines, she turns a studio photograph into a wonderfully dry piece of self-mockery.
Nowadays it seems to be rather common.
Absolutely. It's just, it's a must if a man and woman look at each other.
Yeah.
That same evening, yes, I just finished a film. I didn't realize that scene was in the film until I saw it the other night. Yes, same thing. Clothes come off delicately.
Yes.
Of course, you know exactly what they look like underneath. I don't know why they're so modest.
Yeah. So you don't think they should just do a nude scene just to do it?
Oh, of course. You know, you don't either. No, I think it's awful.
No, yeah.
I don't think it's very interesting to many people to be very serious.
Did you ever do a bubble bath scene? Didn't that ever come up?
No, I never was asked to get into a bathtub.
Yeah?
Interestingly enough, I am going to make a film.
Bette does not hold back when she talks about nudity in modern movies. She is direct, a little sarcastic, and Carson has to follow her old-school boldness wherever it goes.
God forbid at my age and hacked up as I am, I do not wish to be nude. But I read that and I thought, my God, this is the end.
Okay. Now, Peter never happened. Arthur Blake did that. How about the line, what a dump?
Well, that is in Beyond the Forest.
Right.
And I make very, very little of it. I just say, what a dump. And Edward Albee, of course, he put that on the map, that line.
Right.
Right. And he gave me a great thing when I do my Bette Davis show all over the world, film and on the stage. That's how I start out every show.
You just walk out?
And it's wonderful. Sit down and just look around and say...
Bette revisits her famous "what a dump" line, then turns it into something she might use to open her own show. A legend who can make fun of her own legend. That is why Carson can't look away.
And you felt very badly when it was...
6. Audrey Hepburn makes Carson nervous with pure grace.
And would you believe I'm a little nervous?
Yes.
Really? What?
Not to put you down at all. I mean, I would believe that because I would feel the same way. She's kind of very, very special.
She's a special lady.
She's delicate.
Not you. Yes, that's the word I was going to use.
Delicate.
Delicate. Would you welcome, please, Miss Audrey Hepburn.
Carson rarely seems shaken, but with Audrey, he admits he is a little nervous. Even the way he introduces her shows how special she is.
How are you?
All right.
You looked super last night.
Yeah.
You really did. I must tell you, my wife, Joanna, whom you met briefly the other night at Swifty Lizard. Thank you. She is beautiful, isn't she?
Lovely.
She is an unabashed fan of yours. Absolutely. She wanted me to tell you that.
Thank you.
Privately. Now I've done it publicly. It will probably embarrass her. But you gave that show last night a lovely, lovely quality about it. And you don't appear too much in public anymore, do you? I mean, you've been away from the screen for what, really, about 8 years?
8 years.
And now you've done Robin and Marian.
Audrey enters with such lightness, and Carson can barely hide his admiration. This moment is beautiful because his nervousness feels completely real.
That's right.
What?
Do you always do the gesture when you say his name? The little bow and arrow gesture? I think that's nice. Robin Hood. I think that's good.
I was just saying for a moment, as I told you, I was a little nervous having Audrey here today, and I was trying to think of Robin
Call him
Hood.
Robin
I'm
Bow
much
and
more
Arrow.
nervous than you.
No, and I couldn't think
You're
of...
used to this. I'm not.
I'm not
Imagine
used to
how
having
I
you here,
feel.
though. How do you feel, really?
Huh? Well, your hands are cold, so am I. Mine are a bit clammy, though.
No, they're not clammy.
No? Okay.
And even if they are, who cares? I met your husband. You're married to a psychiatrist, right?
You think we should hold hands while you talk about my husband?
No, I wondered if is a psychiatrist able to...
Carson jokes about Robin Hood, and then the conversation slips into the fact that both of them are a little nervous. Audrey answers with such grace that Johnny only becomes more flustered.
He may find some deep meaning there that I'm not aware of. They say that it's like being married to a doctor. They say that they find it difficult to handle their own problems sometimes, but having a psychiatrist as a husband, does that mean that if you ever have little spats and frictions, as we've all had in our marriage... I had a live-in psychiatrist who had had an army cot in the garage during my marriages, and we called him at any hour of the day or night. But you know what I'm saying? When you have a little... Does he come on kind of strong and saying, because I'm a psychiatrist, therefore I know what is happening here and you should listen to me?
Carson asks about Audrey's husband being a psychiatrist, then turns it into a small marriage joke. Audrey does not need to say much. A gentle reply is enough for her to hold her own.
They fortunately did not knock him out.
Right.
He was able to save himself. But...
Yeah. Somebody described you once, I think you described yourself as the unbitterest person in the world.
I did.
Yeah.
I have nothing to be bitter about, I guess.
Really? Don't you ever get mad at people? Or...
Oh, that's different, but that's not bitterness. I mean,
Yeah.
you get mad.
What do you call being bitter? I mean...
Bitter? Something rather different. It's being terribly sort of cynical and unhappy about something, which is different than to being angry, perhaps. So.
I find well, this is probably a cliche again.
Carson asks whether she has ever felt bitter, and Audrey answers calmly. She takes a heavy question and turns it into something soft, thoughtful, and intelligent.
Sure.
Did you play a kind of a hellcat in this picture?
I nearly knocked him out. He knocks me out, of course, because he's bigger than I am.
Yeah.
But I did try.
Well, you know what I'm saying now. I mean, did you ever want to play a... You were never built up as a sex symbol like some of the ladies in Hollywood have.
Just my luck.
No, you know what I'm saying?
They couldn't.
No, what do you mean they couldn't?
Don't have the figure.
Oh, no, I don't know. I think that's wrong. I mean, not that you don't... No, don't do it. Let me put this in. Sex... I know where I'm going. You don't really think that somebody to be sexy has to do with just the outer...
Carson tries to talk about Audrey as a sex symbol, and she answers with sharp humility. The lighter she is, the harder she is for him to handle.
What I'm trying to say is I think sex is an inner quality.
Yes.
A woman can have a lot of sensuality.
Let me tell you, as far as I can see right here, she's a very sexy lady.
And that's what I'm talking about. We got two of us right here tonight.
Yeah.
Let me do this. We're going to come right back. We have a new sponsor tonight. No, it's not a new sponsor. Yes, a new sponsor. I thought it was an old sponsor coming back. We have some of those sometimes. See, you get me all upset and excited here tonight, and I can't do anything. Midland CB radios. And now watch this from C.W. McCall. CB radios from C.W.
After the conversation about charm and beauty, Carson visibly loses his rhythm. He admits he is upset and excited, which captures exactly what happens when a host is genuinely thrown off by a guest.
It seemed awful silly to drown about a yard of water. But that's what nearly happened.
I thought now most people would think that they would have stunt people or stunt gals who would come in. I guess this wasn't considered that dangerous.
It did not seem, it was not meant to topple over, to turn over. But the level of the ground was uneven, and what was very dangerous is we had a very large horse that panicked and was rearing back on top of us in the water.
You see, now what we've talked about horses?
Right.
So,
She was trying to get out of the water.
We have a continuing argument going. I always say that horses are not the brightest animals in the world, and they will panic in a situation like that.
Audrey tells a story about an accident while filming, and Carson somehow turns it into a silly debate about a horse and a pig. It is ordinary, funny, and sweet, because Audrey stays graceful even inside the nonsense.
That's right.
7. Goldie Hawn makes Carson laugh and lose the road.
Hey, you're slinky tonight.
I know it.
Really
I've been
slinky. Do you feel slinky when you wear something like that? I mean, black?
I had a discussion about that today.
Did you really?
Yeah, because I didn't know whether to wear something like this or whether to wear something less.
You can't wear much less, but I mean less provocative?
Provocative, yeah.
Well, but black is provocative,
I
isn't it?
like black. It's my favorite. Is
Yeah.
black a color?
Of my
Is
true
black
love's
a
hair.
color?
Not really.
Yes.
No.
What?
I know
black
black.
is the black. No,
The
black
absence
is
of color.
No, white is the absence of color.
What is black?
Black is beautiful.
Like I said, black is the. Hello. Got
But other
a
than
couple of
that-
students here tonight in college.
Goldie sits down and immediately pulls Carson into a conversation about her black dress. From provocative to the color black, the whole exchange is light, playful, and very charming.
Actually, I did work at the Peppermint Lounge, and for a couple of nights. But I worked at the Peppermint Box, which was. I had a go-go agent.
Were you up in one of those?
Do we want to talk about
Well,
that?
whatever. You don't have to. You can talk about anything you want to.
I had to make a living, and I tried out for a lot of Broadway shows and things, and I wasn't very successful at it. I was quite a good dancer, I thought, but for some reason I didn't make it. And so I had a go-go agent, and I would call my go-go agent, and I would say, Ron, do you have any jobs for me? And he'd say, well, yeah, I got a job for you, Goldie. There's a place called the Peppermint Lounge, Peppermint Box, and it's across from the not the Pacific Palisades, the Palisades in New Jersey.
Goldie tells the story of once having a go-go agent as if it were the most natural thing in the world. The more Carson asks, the stranger and funnier the story becomes.
So I get in a Greyhound bus.
New Jersey Palisades.
New Jersey Palisades, right. And I get in a bus and I go and I stop in front of this little box, little box. And I walk in and I had all my frills on and all the fringe, you know, that you shake.
It was very big, yeah.
And it was very big. Then my spike heels and crisscross tights, and I went in with my bag and I looked at the girl there and she's standing at the counter. And she says, hey, baby, come on in. She says, we are going to get it on tonight. I said, hey, I came here to dance. I'm here to dance. I make $25 a night. And I'm, you know, where do I change? And where do I dance? And where's the boss? She says, well, the boss is over here. So I went and met the boss, and he was drunk out of his mind. He is leaning over the thing, and he's going, hey, baby. He said, you don't have to get dressed. He said, we're going to have a great time tonight. I said, I want to know where my dressing room is.
A young girl, a drunken club owner, and a little table that won't stay still. Goldie turns an uncomfortable memory into a vivid, funny story.
It's unbelievable. You know, you work on a picture and it's a job.
We had Warren Beatty on the other night, and he plays a hairdresser in this who has affairs with his clients, right?
All but me.
Yeah, that's what
I don't
all
get
but
any.
you.
I'm the only one that doesn't get any.
Oh, is there a reason for that?
Well, I'm his girlfriend, and that's reason enough, I guess.
Oh, you're his girlfriend in the picture.
I play his girlfriend, yeah. And usually the girlfriends of the wives don't get as much as everybody else sometimes.
Yeah.
Carson asks about her role in Shampoo, and Goldie calmly says she is the only one who doesn't get anything. The blunt honesty makes the whole moment pop.
There are just a few of you out there. Face the facts.
Oh, all right.
Now, yeah.
You play Jill, is that
I
right?
play Jill.
Yeah.
I play,
Is this a close-to-life type of role?
I think there was a time in my life when I was a Jill. There was a time in my life when I saw things happening in front of me and didn't have the courage or the will even to express myself and to say, wait a minute, I don't like this. You know? I can't live this way. I think every woman comes to a point in her life, hopefully, where she looks around her and has the strength and the ability to say, I'm happy or I'm not happy, and do something about it.
You've matured a lot, right? That's your... I mean, did you have that attitude 4, 5, 6 years ago?
Nope, I haven't.
What was it brought that all around? Just experiences?
Well, getting, you know, I guess it's assuming a certain amount of responsibility, being able to have a certain amount of freedom,
right.
Having to learn to accept it.
Goldie talks honestly about growing up from a quiet girl into a woman who can say no. It is not loud, but it is strong enough to make Carson slow down and really listen.
We're back. We're talking with Goldie Hawn. Now, you just said to me, while we were sitting here, maybe I shouldn't say that, you were nervous about coming on here tonight. What for? We've known each other a while. You know, you do this so easy.
Yeah, I don't know. I have so many thoughts in my head, you know.
Any of them you want to get out? We don't have, you know, we can go any direction you'd like to go.
Oh,
Anything
God, that's freedom.
that's pressing
rough.
that you really would like to say?
No, we were
What do
talking about fantasies.
You ever have a fantasy?
I have a lot of fantasies, but my fantasies are strange because they designate colors, and they have to do with sensuality.
Goldie says she no longer understands marriage, and Carson turns it into a joke about salmon swimming upstream. It has that wonderfully silly Carson quality.
They don't have to do with specific things. They don't have to do with specific actions.
I understand.
Like I have a fantasy that you put your hand on my hand. That's not a fantasy. To me, I think of other things, more abstract things. Are you a Scorpio?
Yes.
So am I. So you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, we have a...
Could you explain that to us?
What?
Could you explain that to us?
Aluminum
since you know?
siding plays a great part in our dreams.
Aluminum siding?
Aluminum siding plays a great part. We do strange things with aluminum siding. It never comes into the average person. You know, you don't have to touch or have a physical act. This is what you're saying.
Well, I think that sexuality is...
Goldie talks about fantasy in a very abstract way, while Carson tries to catch up and then swerves into a joke about aluminum siding. This is where the conversation nearly drifts right off the road.
Our brain's on hold.
That was The Tonight Show at its best, when Johnny Carson was no longer the man controlling everything, but a host being pulled into real laughter by women who were smart, fearless, and impossible not to love. If these moments brought you back to the golden age of late-night television, please like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments which female guest made Carson lose control in the funniest way.